Okay, so the challenge for this week was to write a letter to a younger gay man expressing things that you know about this lifestyle that you wish you would have known then. Okay, um, I wrote a letter, but it ended up being about 6 pages long. So knowing that I don't have that type of time to read to you guys to read that letter to you guys, I basically just broke it down into a list of 5 things that I feel would answer this challenge. So number one, I wrote, let's see, just because a man wants to sleep with you does not mean that he cares or loves you. With this, I feel that, because being a gay black man, or just being, gay overall, you are probably going to meet a lot of, because in this lifestyle, most of us, or at least a great deal of us, are ostracized by our own families and our communities and those closest to us. When there's someone who shows a desire towards you, you tend to jump on that. When those who are supposed to love you seem not to either not love you or not accept you. When there's someone who shows interest in you and acceptance, you tend to latch on to them really harshly, and that can make you make a lot of foolish and not so good decisions, such as sleeping with this person and feeling that they actually care for you, which could possibly not be the case. So I would say to my younger gay men, be very careful of that. Um, and just be smart and don't ever get into that pattern or behavior in which you're sleeping with someone simply because you feel you want acceptance. Another bit of advice I would give to a younger gay male would be also be careful of sleeping with friends. Do not allow your sexual attraction to make you make a foolish decision, such as sleeping with a friend simply because you find them attractive. You can meet very cool and amazing and terrific people and nurture an amazing friendship. And having sex with this person could possibly ruin that friendship. I would say make sure that in all your interactions, make sure that you both know what is wanted and what is not wanted, what is appropriate, what is not, and keep that going. Don't I guess it is possible for there to be a natural progression from friendship to a relationship, but be careful not to just jump into things, and be careful not to allow simply and only your sexual tension to make you make a foolish decision, such as sleeping with a friend and possibly ruining a great friendship. Okay, next, I would say do not pigeonhole your own people. We live in a world already where we are already pigeonholed and judged and isolated by everyone else. Why do that to your own people? This is kind of hitting on what I spoke about a little bit earlier. Um, but be very careful not to judge. Another gay person simply because they're a tad bit different, and remember that just because, okay, for instance, if you see another fellow gay male walking down the street with a wig, makeup, and stilettos, don't think that that is going to be a reflection on you. Just because you're both gay does not mean that they are a reflection on you. You guys are two separate people, and you should not down another person simply because they identify as being something that you may simply not identify with. It may be different and maybe, you know, just not something you're into, but don't, make them feel less than simply because you don't understand them or simply because you do not necessarily agree, even though that doesn't matter whether you agree or not because you're not them. And the same goes for how people should treat you. But anyways, I would just say be careful not to judge, each other. Be careful to keep an open mind and be very accepting, because, like I said before, how can others accept you or your brothers and sisters if you're not accepting each other? I lied. It's I have 4 points to make. 4 answers to this question, not five. I forgot I combined it into one. So the fourth is um, the last thing I would tell a younger gay male is to remember that being gay is not all you are. Do not lose sight of who you truly are. Being gay is simply an aspect of you. So don't feel the need to give in to all the stereotypes and feel you have to go out and do things that you truly know you wouldn't do, and things that you truly don't feel comfortable doing and feel that you just have to do them simply because you have to fit in with the gay community, or you have to I guess satisfy some type of stereotype. Just do you, be yourself. Of course, I think it's important to go out and experience life. I think it's important to do things. Of course, always be healthy and always be safe. But I do think it's important to experience life. But at the same time, don't lose sight of who you are. I think it's important just to always just be mindful of your own morals, and mindful that just be mindful of what you truly believe and not what you feel you have to believe. I think it's very unfortunate that a lot of us, um, when we say we want people to accept us, when we're talking about homosexuality, or saying accept this is me, this is who I am, and I mean, you have to remember that being gay is not who you are. It's an aspect of who you are. It's just a part. You are so much more amazing, so much greater, so much more intricate than simply being homosexual. That's just one part of you. So I think it's very important that you know it's remembered that being gay is not all of you, but just a part of you.
You're ready.